As Season 3 of the One Punch Man anime is launched, fans of the franchise have noticed something a little bit off about it. That is, it seems to have taken a dip in animation.
Yeah, this when I saw this, when I was watching the One Punch Man, the newest season, Season 3, my jaw sort of dropped. Like, dude, this is really bad, man. Like it's it's not even animation. It's just dragging it down.
Quality. Notably, it's become a meme described as One Frame Man, as there are so many story beats animated with such minimal movement that one might as well read the manga, as the imagery within it is striking.
Yeah, like it's I understand that the manga was drawn extremely well, and with extremely, like, the quality is so high that I can expect that, you know, the animation not to be on par with it, right? Like, obviously, if you look at these details, like, you cannot imagine doing this in animation, man. It's impossible, right? Unless you have like unlimited amount of budget. It's crazy, right? So, like, I understand that animation couldn't match it, but then a lot of people, I can understand a lot of people sort of like at least expect to, like, you know, to have like really good quality, like Demon Slayers, like the movie we've seen Demon Slayer. People probably was expecting something like that.
And has more effort applied. This is especially evident upon.
Yeah. Also, in season 1, it was the bar was set so high. The animation was crazy. I watched the entire season 1 of One Punch Man, and it was incredible. The detail, the motion, the animation, this the sound, the voice actors. It was crazy good. It was amazing. And then, obviously, the second season came out. Everybody was like, "What the hell is going on?" Right? Because they already spoiled from the first season. Everybody's expectation obviously is gonna be higher, but from what I have read and searched about it, why the first season was so good, because, like, to be honest, the first season was too good. From all the anime I have seen in the past, right? Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, like, the animation quality of One Punch Man was it was too good. I was wondering, like, why is it so good? What happened? Who did it? And then I found out that a lot of the artists was like OG animators. Like, they're like animation masters in the Japanese animation industry. And then they were all together collaborating, making this One Punch Man. And then I heard that they have a lot of creative freedom, and were able to, like, make these amazing animations. So that is why. And the second season, somehow, just like, they weren't there, so obviously you saw the dip of quality, and it was like, ooh, God damn it.
Comparison to Season 1, which debuted in 2015 and features some of the best animation ever seen. As a result, One Punch Man has an extremely large fanbase, as the original adaptation surprised everyone when it came out with a top-tier story about a bald guy who basically has no limit on his power. It's the perfect mix of action and comedy, managing to play on the tropes of what it means to be a hero. It's just unfortunate that Season 3 has so far been so mid, managing to be even worse than Season 2, which also displayed a notable dip in animation quality. For a series that has inspired so many memes and so many debates regarding who would win scenarios, One Punch Man appears to have been done dirty in its latest iteration. There's a particular scene doing the rounds from episode 2 in which Garou slides down a hill, and it genuinely just looks like the anime.
Oh god. Yeah, Invincible. I watch Invincible too, and then there were highs and lows for sure in animation quality, just like a roller coaster. Some of them are just, like, obviously cutting the budget to save for the fighting part, but, like, god damn it, it just, what the hell?
It is clicked and dragged to the character to make him look like he was moving. Even Charlie has weighed in on it, stating his disappointment surrounding what was once one of the best anime on the market.
It's just like I have watched some of the videos of them making animations behind the scene, and it is incredible amount of work. It was like, it's very laborious, and you gotta like it's just so much work gotta put into it, like the hours on it. It's just crazy. People who work in the animation industry is, like, literally pouring their life into it. It's so time consuming, because you need to remember, like, this is like 1 second, how many frames, like 24 seconds, all the 24 frames FPS, whatever that is, 24 frames per second. You need to draw that 24 times, and then need to be consistent too. The consistency and the quality. It's just long hour, very laborious. People like having like health issues. It's like very like notorious in the animation industry, and it's just like it must be very difficult. That I bet it's because probably they just didn't have enough time. People were on top, was pressuring them, and then they have to rush it out. Like I bet these animators, like, they want to make good animations, but then it's just sometimes just don't have enough time. Usually it's just because they don't have enough time. I don't really blame the animators for making like season 2 and season 3 this bad, because I obviously think that there's probably some legitimate reasons that caused it, right? And most likely, I believe, is people on top pressuring down and forcing them to put it out early, undercooked.
It's reminiscent of other properties that wowed with their first season and then went on to suffer drastic dips in quality, like Blue Lock with its noticeable changes in Season 2. Or parts of Invincible, when it appears the animators simply dragged a PNG file around and called it animation, which parallels the Garou sliding down a hill bit. That isn't to say that doing this isn't difficult and time-consuming. Animation in Japan is infamous for its long hours.
Yep, there it is. Underpaid, harassment, all the overworked. Yeah, Japan's working environment is horrible. There's so many horror stories I've seen online. It was just, crazy. It's unimaginable.
And horrific deadlines, but as others have pointed out, it's a shame when less popular or interesting properties get loving and
Yeah, but then like when I see that other animations are getting this treatment, that's why I came to a conclusion that is the higher ups are pressuring down, right? Obviously, they can make good quality animations, probably because they have enough time. One Punch Man, I think because of its popularity, and then the higher ups want to milk the money out before it's dries up, so they just pressure the animators and the animation companies that you gotta put this out within like a couple of years, and then they probably have some kind of backlog of like several other animation works, and then they just couldn't do it.
Animation, and One Punch Man seems to be thrown to the wayside. Perhaps things will change in the future, and perhaps later episodes will show where all the budget went, but for now it just seems kind of wonky and stilted. In short, Season 3 of One Punch Man has provoked frustration from fans of the franchise, as it has taken a large dip in quality.
Yeah, like to be honest, at this point, I wouldn't blame them for like utilizing some AI technology to speed up some of the process so they can improve the quality of it. You know what I mean? Like, you can improve the quality by replacing those more laborious or repeating tasks to the AI. I wouldn't mind. Alright?
Enough so to be described as One Frame Man, given the lack of movement present in each scene compared to the incredible first season.
Yeah,
what meme would you guys like me to give a
First season was abnormal, man. People can't really just compare it to the first season. First season was too good. It was too good.